today's video is gonna be, I'm not gonna call it a haul, pretty much almost a full face-ish minus eye products of new makeup that I've got recently. I know I've just done one of these, I know, but she loves to shop, what can I say? Yeah, just relax, it's a little chatty get ready with me, you know. I haven't done one of these in a while, so just relax and enjoy the video. Hello. We're gonna get straight into it. I have done my brows. I've used the Anastasia Brow Freeze newest eyebrow product, and also since I've got this in that Cult Beauty like gift set, it's got me doing my brows, guys. Like, I've also groomed them, I've shaved them a little bit, my whole face has been shaved as well. It feels so much nicer now. Like, I hadn't done the dermaplaning in a while. Did it the other day. Oh, my skin feels so much better and it looks like brighter as well. Use a little bit and then I just use an eyebrow brush, so I spoolie it through and then I just use kind of like the angled side and then I just to clean it up because they look crazy, as we saw when I tested them for the first time. So yeah, we're doing another, I feel like a lot of my videos are just like hauls and new makeup at the moment, but that's what I've got for you. So yeah, I've got almost a full face, to be honest. A couple things you might have seen if you followed me on Instagram I've used over there. So let's start with primer. So this is from Essence. This is the Hello Good Stuff Primer Serum. This is the Hydrate and Plump Serum with blueberry and squalane in it as well. So that's what the bottle looks like. It looks so nice. Like, look at the packaging. Not gonna lie, the packaging is what sold me, and just the fact that it has squalane in it, which is very good for hydration. I don't know how beneficial like primer serums are, or just like serums, or just face primers in general that are like skincare benefit, like are supposed to benefit your skin. Because for me, I've got a moisturizer on now, so like I've done my skincare, you know what I mean? So it's like, this isn't going to penetrate my moisturizer. Like, the first ingredient is literally water. This isn't going to penetrate my moisturizer, so I don't know how beneficial really these are. So I've done about half a dropper. Yeah, I'd say about half a dropper. Not gonna lie, I have tried this a couple times. I actually got it while I was visiting my mum. Oh, it smells like blueberry a little bit. I think my nose was a bit blocked because I was with my cat, so I couldn't smell it until now. Yeah, I got it while I was visiting my mum in Wales, because like my local store that sell Essence, like, it was just out of stock everywhere, so I finally got it in Wales because I don't know who's buying Essence in Wales. I didn't take a hydrating primer with me. Like, I didn't really have a face primer when I went. I just forgot to pack one, so I was like, and my skin was going through my purge. Like, I don't know, I like how it feels. It's like a little bit tacky as well. Obviously it's got that glycerin in, which usually gives a bit of a tack to your skin, so I like it. It's not groundbreaking. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that set on my skin just for a couple minutes, and I'm just gonna put a bit of concealer on my lids and do my mascara. So I'm just gonna use the e.l.f. Lash It Loud mascara, so yeah, I'll be back in a second. Okay, quickly gone and done the eyes. I realised I had an eyeliner actually to test. Actually, I've used it once. I've used this once. Also, it's going very dark outside. I've got like the main light on, but it's one of those saving lights, so it's just like so dim, and then I've got two filament lights, so I'm hoping this is still okay. I know the back looks dark, but literally 2 p.m. and it's already dark. There's not much I can do here. Go in with this eyeliner for my tight line. So I got a couple things from Made by Mitchell. I've never tried his brand. It's always a brand that I see on Beauty Bay a lot, and I'm like, oh, I'll try that, but I just always forget. So what I did get recently was a UK YouTuber that I've like watched for, I've like followed her and like watched her stuff. She's called Rachel Leary. I've watched her for years, probably about 5 or 6 years. She's basically done a bundle with Made by Mitchell where you get a bunch of different stuff. I didn't keep all the stuff. I've sold, and I'm like selling a couple things from it. I kept the blush, which we're going to test today. I haven't used this yet. You get a brush in it, so I'm just going to use that for the blush. You get a brown eyeliner, which I love this. And then you also get one of the big mirrors. I've sold that on my Vinted, not gonna lie, I wasn't gonna use it. And also a lip gloss as well, which it kind of looks like this shade. It goes very well with the blush, but I wouldn't use it, so I've I've got them on my Vinted just to sell anyway, so I don't need to tell you that long story, but you got it anyway. So we're gonna try the eyeliner. This is the All Smudge No Budge eyeliner in the shade Turnt, like teddy bear brown. Me having like dark hair, dark eyelashes, dark everything, I feel like black eyeliner on my tight line just doesn't look nice, because I feel like it just makes me look meaner than I already do. Like, I already know I have resting bitch face. I just always look angry. Literally everyone always tells me that. I look like an angry person all the time, and I feel like me just adding black liner to my bottom lash line just makes it 10 times worse. So I've loved using this one because it's like, I've never had a brown eyeliner like this specific tone. Like, they're always a bit darker, but it's actually quite light, and then when I put it on my tight line, I feel like it opens up my eyes a little bit more. Anyway, so I accidentally, when I was getting ready for like to go out for our anniversary dinner, I accidentally used concealer before I did my foundation. I don't know why, I'd never do that, but I think I like it. I've only tried it a couple times because I'm just so used to doing my foundation first. So I think I want to do that again. We're going to do that today. So I got a new concealer. This is from the brand Pink Honey, and this is their pink camo concealer. This is a very popular brand. It's an indie brand, but it's very popular. Everything's always sold out. So my shade finally was in stock of this. I've been wanting to try the brand for the longest time. They're the brand that do like the honey eyebrow wax thing. That's out of stock, so I can't even try that yet. But yeah, I got the shade Shots Fired in this, and honestly, I've never really liked pot concealers like this because I feel like they're just always very drying on my skin. This is so creamy. This formula is amazing. I'm using this Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush. So this is technically an eyeshadow brush, but for me, my eyelids are small. That's a big brush for my crease, so it's perfect for like pot concealers, but it blends out so nicely, and literally it looks so nice on the skin. It leaves like a nice like dewy like finish to the skin. Obviously I'm gonna set it so it doesn't matter too much, but like look at that. I'm kind of concealing where I need to. Also, watch this, I'm gonna get a tiny bit more. Look how big my lovely period pimple is. I'm sorry, where has she gone? I love this concealer. Definitely try it. Definitely try the brand. Like, they're a small brand that definitely deserve the support. They've gone through a lot with Makeup Revolution recently as well. Copying, or it was in like October time, I think, when Revolution basically copied their the eyebrow wax thing. Sorry, I don't know the name of it. It's like the honey pot thing. I look a bit ghostly because like it's concealer, so it's a little bit lighter than like my foundation shade would be. But literally look at that. It's beautiful. Okay, so let's go on to foundation next. So this is the number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Serum Foundation. Has SPF 15. That means nothing to me. I'm like 30 and above. I never use the same amount of foundation as I do sunscreen, so just giving you nothing there. But anyway, I wear sunscreen anyway. But yeah, this is the foundation. I got the shade Honey. I think I've tried this before, not gonna lie. Like, it sounds familiar, but I don't own it. I don't know what I did with it. I must have given it away. But I'm gonna use my LYS brush. I'm just gonna do about 1 pump first. I did use this the other day, so it's like a second impression. I really like this. I think number 7 have improved with their shade ranges. I again got this when I was away, and I was just in Boots just having a look at the shade ranges that they do now. They really have improved, so I'll give it to them. I think that's maybe why I stopped like getting their like foundation and like skin products, because their shade ranges was terrible. Like, they didn't have an inclusive range, but also they didn't stock everything in the store, which for me, there's no point. If you're not going to stock enough shades for everyone to shop it in store, don't sell it in store. Like, that's just what I think anyway. Yeah, they really improved on that, and I could never find like my perfect shade. Like, I always was a bit too dark, too light, the undertone was always wrong. I would always have to mix the foundation with something else. But this is my perfect shade. Look at that. There's actually two shades. The first shade that I actually picked, they didn't have that in stock, so I went with this one, but I think this matches a little bit better because this has got more of my like olivey undertone that I've got in my skin. I really like this because, like you see, I just used like one pump and that covered like my full face, and I don't feel like I need any more now. So I think because of the foundation, I've just kind of moved around the concealer that was on there, so I'm just going to add a little bit more concealer to that. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel like my under eyes and everything, it just looks a bit more like seamless and like blended in a bit better. I'm obsessed with this concealer. Like, I'm actually obsessed with it. The formula just gets me. It's so creamy. So I'm gonna do my bronzer. This is the BFF Pink Honey Bronzing Face Frosty. Okay, so this is the shade I got. I only got this because they didn't actually have my actual shade, and I think the shade that I would go for is actually the shade lighter than this. But I was trying to look at swatches and pictures. It was just really difficult for me to tell. I went off swatches on like models and stuff, and I thought this would be my shade, but it actually looks way too dark. This one is in Toffee Truffle, so I think I would go a shade lighter. However, I can make this work. It's absolutely fine for me. I think in the summer this would definitely be like perfect for me, so I just use like a tiny bit, a very small amount, because it's very pigmented. And this formula is just so soft and so creamy. If you're a fan of the brand, if you've got anything like from them and you're genuinely interested in the brand, I recommend following their brand on Instagram, because like they have really satisfying videos, even on TikTok, of just like they like scrape out the product and just melt it, and it just looks so nice. But yeah, look at that. I feel like this is definitely a bronzer. Like, I wouldn't use this to contour with. Look at that. Like, honestly, this is like very summer. Such a summery like bronzer for sure. I'm gonna go switch my camera battery over real quick and probably I'll be right back. Again, I'm so sorry if the lighting's I know the lighting's terrible, but what are you gonna do? Okay. I love that bronzer. It's so good. Formula is just on point there. Oh, I didn't put earrings in. Oh well. Okay. Moving on to blush. So this is the blush, not blush, from Made by Mitchell. And this one is in the shade Cold Heart. So apparently this is always out of stock. It's very hard to get. So I was like, I just fell in love with the shade. Once I saw Rachel use it, I was like, she needs that. And this is the first thing I actually bought from TikTok shop. I didn't know how it worked, but oh my god, they have so many discounts on there. Like, I got the bundle was worth like over £40, and then they're selling it for 35, and then you just get additional discounts on it. I think I ended up paying like £30 for it, and you get so many things. But anyway, this is the liquid blush. I don't know how pigmented this is gonna be, so I'm just gonna put it on my hand. She's bright. She's bright. And then I'm going to use his brush that came as well. This is the MF4 brush. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit first. Actually, that's fine. Oh wait, this is actually quite buildable. Whenever I try new liquid blushes, like Rare Beauty have kind of knocked a fear into me, in the sense of just like how pigmented liquid blushes are going to be. Oh my god, I love this. This is such a different pink for me personally. Like, me last year, 2 years ago, I would never buy a blush like this. I really like that. I'm just gonna go over with my foundation brush. It is so nice. I really like that. Like, surprisingly, oh my god, it's so raining. The weather outside is not my friend today, I apologize, but oh my god, it looks so nice. Like, my skin just looks so nice and glowy. Like, it's down to that foundation, in my opinion. I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty setting powder. It's in rotation at the moment. We're just using it. I'm gonna use my little Amazon puff. This is one of those powders where I'm just like, yeah, it's a good powder, and then as soon as like I'm done with it being in my rotation, I'll put it back in my drawer, kind of forget about it, and then when I use it again, I'm like it's so smoothing for the skin. I'm just gonna get the blush brush. I've got no extra blush on it. I'm just gonna use whatever's on there and just kind of go over a little bit. I really like that colour. Like, who would have thought I'd like that? But I do. So we're gonna do, oh, I've got powder blush actually. This is one of my Beauty Bay packages that just took a while to get here. But yeah, this is the Sigma Cor de Rosa blush palette. I'm not one for buying blush palettes, but how pretty is this? They had a sale on at the time. Why am I filming this? It's like mid-November, so Black Friday's coming up. So I think they've already got their Black Friday sale on. So if this appeals to you, the quality is so good, by the way. Definitely try it, because I think I got it for like £15 at the time. It's like a over £30 palette, and like I genuinely use all these shades. Obviously not at once, but like I would use all these colours 100%. This one's my favourite, and I also really like this one. There's these two here, they have like a sheen to them. They're not glittery, it's a very finely milled just like sheen that they leave. So I use that one the most, and usually this one. I also like mixing this one with that one, so it's a bit lighter. But today we're going to use this one. I haven't actually tried this one yet. It's called Pashmina, because I think that will just complement the blush. I'm going to use this for both of my cheeks. Oh yeah, that is perfect with that Mitchell blush. And then to set the face, we're going to use my very expensive face mist that I didn't buy, but I got it in the Cult Beauty like goodie bag. I'm literally going to go for a shower and wash my face after this, after I film this video, but I shouldn't have sprayed that because I've just wasted like £50 probably. I still don't know how much the full size retails for, but look at that, it just gives just an extra boost. This will be really nice to use as, I guess, like a primer spray. Maybe if you're not into using like an actual primer, but you still want to put like a base down on top of your moisturizer before foundation. Now let's move on to lips. So this has been like my go-to like lip combo at the moment. Again, if you're on Instagram, if you're on my Instagram, you would have already seen a reel I've done for this. But I'm going to use the Rare Beauty Kind Words lip liner in the shade Wise, I believe. I love this. It's retractable, and these are so long lasting. I need to get more of these. How nice. I love this formula. Amazing. And then we have the lipstick, but this lipstick is actually in the shade Fun, because I wanted one that was a bit lighter. So if you've never used these lipsticks before, they come like that. You just push the bottom and then pull it out. So yeah, this is the shade Fun, and I just put this just in the center, and you can see it's like a little bit lighter. So that is it for the video, so I hope you enjoyed. Maybe this will be my last haul for a while. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know any of the videos you want me to do as always, and I'll see you in my next video. And sorry for the lighting, because I know it got a little bit dark.